Yo guys, what is up? This is Demon Prince Phoenix here with my thoughts on Attack on Titan and how the Titans actually got there. Alright guys, first we're gonna start with some basic factors here. As you guys may recall, that some people can have the ability to turn into Titans. I mean, Eren does it. That chick with the blonde hair does it. And those are all the people that we have seen that can turn into a Titan. Alright, so here's the thing. I think that part one of my theory is in the first episode, the Colossal Titan. Since that's like a special kind of Titan, it looks like it could be like a person. Because the fact of that the lightning came down and it made like an explosion, like boosh, the little cloud or whatever, the same cloud that Eren has around him as soon as he turns into a Titan. So my thing is that maybe part one of it is the reason why the Colossal Titan came is to kick a hole inside the wall, because I think that there probably might be an organization that has people who can turn into Titans. And they want to overthrow the probably overthrow the current rule that they have, or they just want to get back at humanity. Probably they might be outcast or something. Who knows? Also, the thing is that another thing is I'm gonna point out another thing. Eren's dad. If you guys didn't notice, I think around episode 2, Eren had a dream about his dad saying, remember the key, don't forget about the key, and he ejected him with something. Notice that his dad was going somewhere the day that it happened. My theory is also that there's another part, that Eren's dad has a part in what goes on turning people into Titans. I think that Eren's dad might be part of that organization that helped kick the wall in, because the fact of that he gave Eren an ejection that gave him the ability to turn into a Titan. And the only possible thing is that maybe that Eren dad gave it to the guy who kicked the wall in, the Colossal Titan dude, because we all know that wasn't just a regular Titan. The Colossal Titan dude is also a person. And not Colossal Titan, in the Armored Titan, my bad. And the Armored Titan is also a regular person, also the Colossal Titan. And he gave it to the chick. I don't know if I said that already, but he gave it to the chick. So that's why I think that he gave it to. Maybe they were test subjects of it, and maybe he gave Eren it because he was sure that it was gonna work. So that's what I think that happened. So they had the ability now to become Titans, and I think that's how the first half of it is. That's how, if you guys are wondering how did they get the ability, that explains the first half. Now, the other half, how did the Titans, like the regular Titans, get there? You know what? That is a great question. I don't know. Maybe it's like, I don't know for sure. Maybe like they are, what's to call it? Maybe they are failed experiments of the new thing that Eren dad gives to them, like the injection. Maybe they're failed experiments. Maybe some went wrong. Or maybe like they're working in like a lab with the medicine, or it's not medicine, the injection. We're gonna call it Injection 57. All right, let's call it Injection 57. I like that name. So we're gonna call it. So maybe they're working in a lab with Injection 57, or as scientists may use, Chemical 57. All right, Chemical 57. They might have been working in the whole maybe lab or whatever, and maybe it blew up, and therefore the results of the failed experiment, and that's why probably the variation Titans, like the special Titans, not the ones like the Colossal and Armored, but the ones that run like literally on the ground backwards, or like has some kind of, you know what I'm talking about, the special other kind of Titans, the one that like you say, holy crap, what is this kid? Those kind of Titans. I think that might what happened, because there's no way that can explain like how, because they can't get ejected. Each person, they can't get ejected, I think, like that fast, or get ejected or whatever. They can't get injected by I forgot that thing, Element 57. There we go, Element 57 and they turn into like a Titan. That would take forever to actually do. So I think that the base or whatever, or the chemical thing factory or whatever, I think it makes more sense because the factor of most likely a lot of people work there. Maybe it's like an underground society, not literally underground, but organization secret that nobody knows about, and maybe they all got boom one day. The experiment went wrong with element 57. It blew up. A whole bunch of people got infected, but maybe also he had like some leftover, like a tube or something. Maybe that's how he probably got some. It might sound crazy, but trust me, I seen some crazy stuff in my days. How shows and how anime played out. It's like, really, that's how it happened. But it might sound crazy. It might not happen exactly like this, but I'm pretty sure the first part about Eren and all that is mostly true. But this part, I'm just trying to figure out here because I think that really is probably what happened. The first part about Eren and his ejecting. But I know for a fact that hands down that Eren's dad has something to do with it. The connection is like, the connection's almost like like you can't break it up. That is, the connection is too strong, man. It's like, who can I compare this to? It's like Zelda and the princess. There is no way that you can't tie them to. There's no way that you can untie them from not being tied together. If that makes any sense. It's like Harry Potter and the broomstick. It's like Miley Cyrus and twerking. It's like Lindsay Lohan and cocaine. It is together. You can't separate one from another. Maybe you can, but is that divine together? Okay. So there you go. Those are my theory right there that I think. I know some of you are gonna agree, I know some of you are gonna disagree, but remember, guys, this is my opinion. So yeah, and also, guys, if you haven't seen the game The Division, I need you guys to check it out. It's an amazing game, guys. Just look up The Division. Just watch, like, I think it's like the least video they have is like 5 minutes. That's the longest you'll probably spend. The most is about 15 minutes. But yeah, guys, it's a really sick game. I think you guys would dig it. And that is about it, guys. I'm Demon Prince Phoenix, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.